Hello everyone, welcome back to MK Tuition Center. Well, today we have a nice topic that is factorization. We do have 4 questions here. They move in this order. This is the simplest one up to the one I would say a bit complicated. Okay, so we're going to do this together, but if you feel that you know how to solve these questions, kindly pause this video and then give it a try. Thereafter, compare the answers. Okay. We're going to start from here. We have 2x plus 10 and we're told to factorize completely. Okay, this is D. We have 2x plus 10 and then we are told to factorize. Now when it comes to factorization, we're just trying to get what is common. Now if you ask yourself what can be common, in this case it can either be numbers or letters. So here this is one term and this is also one term. So here between these two, what is common? Let's check out the letters first. We have letter x here, but this side we don't have x, so it means x is not common, but among the numbers we can find a common number. Okay, now that number is 2, so you can say 2 is common in this case. 2 can enter into 2 and 2 can go into 10, so we're going to have 2 outside. 2 into 2x will give us x, 2 into 10, that will give us 5, like that. That is how we do it. Now, let's go to C. xy minus 3 minus y plus 3x. Okay, now here we don't have 2 terms, but we have more than 2. We have actually how many? We have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. Now here you can't actually use that idea we used because we don't have anything that is common throughout. So here we're going to try and factorize this using the grouping method. So ask yourself, do you have any similar things here between groups? So we're going to put these into groups of 2, okay, like that. And then you're going to ask yourself, is there anything similar here? Now, if you just try to go direct and just say, okay, 2 here and 2 there, you might not have something that is similar. So what you're going to do is to group the like terms. So you're going to inspect them to say what can be common here. So we have letter y and letter y here. We have 3 and 3. So it means these can be grouped together. So we're going to have x, y minus y. So this side you're going to have 3 and plus 3x. So now here we have something that is common, as well as this side we do have something that is common. Okay, let's proceed. Let's ask ourselves here, what is common between x, y and negative y? So here you can tell that y is common, so we are going to factorize y into xy, we're going to have x, y into negative y, we're going to have negative 1, like that. Let's come this side. What is common here? We have negative, let's pick positive 3. So we're going to say positive 3 is common. So positive 3 into negative 3 will give us negative 1. Positive 3 into 3x will give us positive x, like that. Now, if you have a look at what is inside here, these two are just the same. They're just not in order. So we can just write them as x minus 1 plus 3. And then look at this. We can have positive x in front and then minus 1, like that. And then we're going to have y plus 3. So you're going to get what is in front and then you're going to combine them. And then you're going to get one of these twins. Okay, so you're going to have x minus 1, like that. And then you have factorized by grouping. Okay, that is done. Let's have a look at this one. Okay. So this is B. That was C. So we do have 3x squared minus 27. The question comes to us again. The question is, what is common here? So if you have a look at it nicely, we don't have any letter that is common, but some numbers are common. Okay, and that number is 3. So we're going to place it outside and then we're going to open 3 into that. We're going to have x squared 3 into negative 27, this will give us negative 9. Okay, now we can just end here simply because what we have inside the brackets here is having different powers. So now this is taking us to the difference of two squares. Okay, how can we do this? We're going to change the one that has the lowest power to be the same as that one which has the highest power. So in this case, this power is 1 here. The idea is to make everything here have the highest power. Okay, so here the highest power is 2. The question is, can we write this in the power of 2? Yes. 9 to the power 1 is the same as 3 to the power 2. So it means we can have 3 x squared minus this can be 3 to the power 2 like that. We now have the same power inside the brackets. Okay, and then we proceed. And then after having the same power, ask yourself, what power are you seeing there? We're seeing 2, so it means we won't have 2 pairs of brackets. We do have a negative here, so it means to attain a negative, it means we are multiplying different signs. 1x here, 1x here, because there are 2, 1 3 here, and 1 3 this side. And then there you have it. It is done just like that. Okay, let's have a look at the first one, A. Okay, A is very much simple as well. Okay, so we do have x to the power 2 over 4y squared minus 1 over 9. We do have this. The question is, how do we factorize this? We're going to ask ourselves again to say, what is common in this case? If you have a look at it, nothing is actually common, but the powers are different. So this one is having a power of 2, this one is having a power of 1, power of 2, power of 1, power of 1. Okay, so it means this is trying to take us to the difference of two squares. So it means we can have x squared on top. Now you can tell that the highest power is 2. So we are planning to take everything to the power of 2. Okay, so this 4 can be 2 squared, y squared minus that one can be 1 squared, and this can be 3 squared. From this stage, I believe you know what to do. It is similar to what we did here. Because we're having the power of 2, we're going to have 2 pairs like that. Okay, now this is a negative, so it means we're going to have a negative and a positive. Okay, 1x on top, 1x on top, over 1 2 here, 1 2 here, 1y, 1y. So here the two ones we are going to share, 1 3 here and 1 3, and this is how it is done. Very simple and straightforward. If you are just able to factorize these questions, it means you are good to go. You can solve any question under factorization. For now, stay blessed and stay tuned. Remember, this is MK Tuition Center. Don't forget to invite your friends and family members to join us. See you soon.